Okay, so I gotta make this quick since I'm gonna head off to the store to get something. But hold on. Oh wait, I drank my entire water bottle. So I used my wallet. Yeah, this is a good side to start out. Here we go. When I first saw the package, I was quite surprised that it would be this small. Oh. Like, I've seen videos of this. Like, I've seen videos of this before, and I thought it would be decently big. Like, probably near the same size as one of the ready-to-play engines, but actually, now thinking about it, it wouldn't make sense as this small. Just not how I thought about it, but if I can try to yank it out, there we go. Now, well, it's good that they double packed this since, yeah, this box looks really old and raggedy, but if I can find a good place to... Oh! I just said, oh, because there was something interesting on one side, but, yep, here it is. Yeah, you can probably tell by the outline. It's a Thomas toy, of course, but, trying to get it in shot, but and here it is. It is it's on its free roll setting. Oh wait, no, now it is. And then Anyway, so if you don't know what this is the THQ Toy Headquarters battery powered Thomas that came in like the one and only Thomas set. Can't really explain the entirety of this toy since, well, again, time constraint, but I'll link a video in the description of a full review and detailed video about this, but yeah. But I can go through how I found this. So basically, I was just going through eBay. I was using a different search term to look for this Thomas, the tank engine clock, but I couldn't find it. But I did find this. I knew what it is. The seller who was selling it, well, didn't know. They just named it Brit Allcraft Thomas. Brit Allcraft Thomas 1993, and yeah, I knew what it is, of course, and I bought it. And what I plan on doing with it is basically painting it up, painting the running board white and the undercarriage black, and making the wheels. Basically, painting up a few details that were unpainted. Yeah. Oh. His eyes should move, but, thinking that we just have to see. But, yeah, the THQ Thomas. Oh, that was rude. But, yeah, and of course, I need to make a new funnel. Which, yeah, that justifies me, painting this toy off, since this, the THQ Battery Powered Thomas set is kind of rare. But if you use special search terminologies, and if you look deep enough, you'll find some listings that are cheap. I'm just moving this back and forth since I really like the side rods on this thing. Kind of find it clever how they turn the stepladder into a piston. I was just checking if it does have. I was just checking if it did have batteries inside, but this toy feels a bit heavy, which is giving me bad mojo. Hold on. There we go. I have a feeling its gears might be worn out, seeing how it will free roll. Oh, that's nasty. Yep, one of its C-cell batteries has corroded. But just that one. Hold on. It has some bad corrosion in there. And hopefully it feels more lighter without them batteries, but it has some corrosion in there, but I can remove that easily. And so yeah, this is another project I bought. And I might make a video on it, and once it's done. So, yeah, I gotta go buy it. There he goes. Oh shit. So yeah, if I... Okay, calm down. So yeah, he works now, and I need a re-screw in this screw since I put it in poorly. Actually, let me do that right now. So anyway, the problem before was... Yeah, he had a bit of corrosion in his battery compartment. I scraped it. I just scraped it off, cleaned him up a bit, and yeah, he runs. But the second problem was when I turn him on, and once he's in engage mode instead of free roll, he doesn't move. Well, he does if he's being lifted, but if I just if I just place him on the table and he just stays in place. And his gears, they just keep spinning. And it makes like this grinding plastic noise. He does... I try pushing him, that way he will move. And yes, he does move. But then he will slow down and just stay in place while his gears just spin out and spin out. So what I did was, I'll take you inside his yes, this is the gear system on a THQ Thomas. These are the gears for his wheels, and that is the gear for his eye mechanism. It's very simple. Yeah, it doesn't really work upside down. But oh well. Anyway, so that's not important. So what's important is right here. So at first I thought the problem was, if I can, oh dear. So here is this gear. And hold on, where's my wallet to... Ah, I forgot. I have a water bottle this entire time. Alright, so this gear right here. Actually, this entire toy is basically, on a basic standpoint, it's a Trackmaster Player engine, but upscaled to near O gauge, or O scale. So basically, when the engine is engaged to free roll, this gear, the spring will just push the gear back in its original place. But once it's engaged, the gear will be pushed to engage with another gear that is in front of it, and yes, the entire engine spin. I thought this was the problem since, oh, it was just spinning in its place and not engaging with the other gears. No, it is engaging, but actually, yeah. I'm now realizing how stupid I am to thinking this was the problem. So, when I thought it was a problem, what I did was put a bit of super glue, sanded it, made it so that this gear is engaged by friction, and it spins properly. But actually, the problem was the gear on the driving axle. Yes, I know there's a bit, actually, yeah, that's disgusting. Let me try to rip that out. Normally this should be carpet hair, but well, sometimes when you see carpet hair, you're like, oh my god. This is a little joke I came up with. I just imagine some girl, some kid running their Thomas on their hair, and the Thomas just fucking grabs their hair and they're like, ah, mom, Thomas got my hair. Anyway, so it was actually this gear. I believe so basically, what this is also just like a Trackmaster engine. When the toy's being held down against the floor, when it's on and engaged, now this gear would just spin and spin and spin against another gear that's beside it, or in this case inside it. It would just make a grinding or clicking noise, just like a Trackmaster engine. I assume on this model, on my THQ Thomas, the gear is worn down, so basically what I did was super glue both gears together, and now they're permanently together. I need to try to loosen up this axle again, that way once I return Thomas back to his free roll mode, the gear would just be pressed back into its original place, but instead, thanks to all the friction, it stays in its engaged position, locking up the entire system, so I have to unscrew the entire model and blah blah blah. Actually, let me see if a bit of lube can fix that. Lube fix everything, except marriages. Yep, I guess lube does work, and also a bit of I did scrape a bit of super glue off the axle of the springy gear, as I like to call it. But either way, yeah, he works properly, and I just can't wait to paint him up. I was thinking of doing like a technique that Lego people do when it comes to sun faded parts, and that is put a part that is sun faded in a certain type of first aid alcohol that comes in a black bottle, and basically what you do, put the part in the tub and just leave the tub outside and just let the alcohol revert the color of the plastic part back to its original shade. But knowing that I have a completely different shade of blue and a couple of other things, actually, yeah, just the fact that I have a different shade of blue, and I don't feel like buying another blue paint. Actually, I think I might, since I want to use, we'll see what I do for the blue shade of paint, the shade of blue for this Thomas. But yeah, but that's it for my THQ Thomas. Now I gotta stop this video. Now I gotta end this video before it stops me from recording more, since my phone is being of a bitch when it comes to storage. Yeah, adios.